It's Nolan. Now, before we get started, make sure y'all hitting that like button. Make sure y'all sharing it on your respective platforms. Let somebody know what we're doing today. Now, let's get into the show.
Yeah, I think I found peace. Yeah, I think I found peace of mind. Cherish time, throw the peace for two. I broke away to heal my pain and gave some peace to you. Ooh, I think I found peace. Yeah, woke up on my slumber feeling nimble, plus the rent is due. We lighting candles in the living room, chefing up inside the kitchen, whipping miracles. Water glass, tripping minerals, I reached my pinnacle. Simple life, worth the Fisher Price. Bitch, I fixed the price, crystallized. Ginger posting pictures on my Insta. I used to chase the bag, now I can feel my bag out. 2020 vision, bucket whips, the pill and jags out. Put the pen and pad down, let them tell them how I feel. My heart beating up the block as if I got a deal. The same chain I've been rocking, that's my mama Gil. And I ain't switching till I got a meal. I think I found peace. Yeah, I think I found peace. Yeah, I think I found peace of mind. Cherish time, throw some peace for two. I broke away to heal my pain and gave some peace to you. Ooh, I think I found peace.
What's going on, beautiful people? It's the kid J Nolan here. Welcome back to another episode of Inside the Industry, your number one source for music, entertainment, commentary, and breakdowns. Hope everybody's doing well out there this weekend, this Saturday afternoon, going into the evening. Excuse me, y'all. In this particular video, we're going to be talking about DDG and Halle Bailey. It's been a minute since we've had to talk about them. Unfortunately, every time we do talk about them, it seems to be some sort of dispute about them and their child, Halle. DDG is coming out on social media. It wasn't that long ago. The last time he came out on social media, he had kind of threw her under the bus and came back and told people, hey, go easy on her, man. She's going through postpartum depression and all of this type of stuff, man. Please don't disrespect her. We're family. I need all of you to please understand and be respectful and be sensitive to the issue. She's going through some stuff that women go through, and we just don't know anything about it. And I just don't want you guys to dogpile on her. Next thing you know, he back on the motherfucking internet throwing her ass under the bus because he can't keep it together on his damn streams. Ain't that about a bitch? I'm so tired of these niggas, man. These niggas come out here and excuse me for going off on a tangent before we even get into it, but basically he's coming out on the internet saying that he's not getting enough time with their child Halle, right? I believe the son is sick, and he's saying that he wants to spend some time with him, go pick him up, put him in some steam, try to be a good dad. And he's saying that Halle is basically blocking him, not providing him the opportunity to be the dad that he wants to be. Okay? Now, I can't be mad at them for not being together. They broke up. I actually was one of the people low-key happy she split with this dude because of stuff like this. And we were just talking yesterday about Dr. Umar and his deadbeat ass. So I do commend him for at least wanting to be available to the child, at least wanting to go pick him up, be present, and do his part. But I also don't like the fact that you come into the internet to voice your grievances when y'all have communication. Just because she ain't let you, just because she said, slow down, homie, you're killing it. I'll say this. If she says, hey, the child is sick, you can come see him. You could check on him. You could bring him some things, but you can't take him home. You can't take him with you. He needs to rest. He needs to recover. I can understand that. Right? From her perspective. At the same time, he's making it seem as if like he's blocked or like she's just being unreasonable to the max. So let's go ahead and pull up this video of DDG talking about his situation. And then we're going to get to a quick little video of Halle giving her fans, I guess, an update because she's sick as well.
Every single day or every other day, I'm trying to see him. I'm trying to get him to come over or whatever. I never get him dropped off. I always go pick him up. I live far as shit. So I'm driving hours to go get him, and then I get there and I can't get him. or I can't see him. My son is sick right now. I want to see my son. I want to hold my son. I want to, you know what I'm saying? I just want to comfort him. I want to put him in the shower, get some steam in his nose so he can feel better. I don't get the chance to do that. I get pinned against the wall, and then everything else is variables on why I can't see my son. You feel me? Like it don't have nothing to do with me working, by the way. I'm not going to air out her business, but me and her has not been together for a long time. Like, I don't know what it is, but it's been going on for a minute where I just never got on the internet and said nothing. I mean, I might like throw like little subliminals or some shit like that, but it's like, bro, like, I don't want to get on the internet, because at the end of the day, you know, this is something that can really like fuck with him. But I'm really just coming on this motherfucker as just a dad that really don't know what to do at this point. I've been dealing with this shit since he's been born, damn near. It's like I really feel like I'm a fucking nanny at this point. The nanny has been able to have my son more than me. Who her nigga is, who she fucking filming movies with, I don't give a fuck. I care about my son. That's all I care about. Literally, that's all I care about. And when that's taken from me, she know that's the only way I get frustrated. That's the only way she can get under my skin, because I don't care what she does. We haven't been together. This might be a curveball to a lot of people, but me and her has not been together for a long time. A long time. Before that post, we've been not really together. We probably was on and off for a little bit. That's it. But further than that, we has not been together. This is the only thing that can bother me is with my son. Yeah, know I don't even bring her name up when I get on live. I get on live, I call her the mother of my child. I call her this and that, nothing but be respectful. I'm not doing that no more. I'm not finna sit here and get bullied behind closed doors over my son, and I can't see him. Just not doing it, bro. But now I understand. Like I always said a little shit on the internet like, oh, I don't see how dads can't be in they son life and this and that. It be the mom, bro. It don't even be the dads for real. Like, the dads want to be there, but if the mom don't want you to be there, you can't be there.
I don't know, man. I feel like there could be a little bit of exaggeration in what he's giving. You know what I'm saying? Because just a couple months ago, the narrative was, we see Halo with DDG more than we even see him with Halle. She's always working. She's always filming. She's never at home. That was the perception of his fans just a few months ago. Now it's, I can't never see my kid. It been this way the whole time. I don't follow DDG closely, but I tell you what, every clip that I see of him that goes viral, well, not every clip, but I would say probably 50 to 60% of the time, it's with Halo. Halo not wanting to smell his breath. Halo smacking him. Halo doing something, you know what I'm saying? So I don't know their day-to-day, right? I don't know what their arrangement is. I don't know what their current status on communication is. But I can say that his fans see him with his son. Because I see him with his son. And I'm not a fan of the nigga. I don't hate him. I just don't really care for him. You know what I'm saying? In this situation, as far as the child being sick and you can't go get your, I understand wanting to be present for your child when he's not feeling well. For sure. 100%. Right? And being deprived of the opportunity to see your child when they're sick, I understand the frustration. If Halle is doing that, I can't say that I completely agree with her on that unless there is a specific reason. Now, word on the street is that her and Halo both have RSV, right? RSV can be very dangerous to the child. RSV can also be very contagious. And perhaps that could be the reason why she doesn't want him to come, right? So that he doesn't necessarily contract it, so that he doesn't pass it out and give it to anybody, like trying to keep it contained, keep it You know what I'm saying? Keep themselves in isolation and saying, hey, when we kind of get over this thing, maybe you can get him. Because clearly he wants to like pick him up and take him home. That's what it sounds like. And that not being an option for him right now, like not putting him in other people's environment or coming to, because DDG always got motherfuckers at his crib. People always pulling up. He's streaming. It'd be a lot. You know what I'm saying? So I can understand on one end of the spectrum why she wouldn't be so eager to let him go with his father at this point. But I also understand part of his standpoint as well. I got to be honest. If this has been a contentious situation and if there's no valid reason, I got to be fair. We don't know the conversations that are happening behind the scenes. We don't know what she may or may not like about DDG to where she's putting restrictions on him. I don't know. I can't say. But I don't like this nigga. So, you know, I could see where, because he's immature as fuck. And although he may present himself in moments with a level head, I can see how the immaturity could become a problem where he may say one thing, do another. You know what I'm saying? He may promise to do something, not deliver. He could simply just be weaponizing his fan base into trying to back her into a corner to say you need to let him see the child. You need to do this and that. And it's like, yo, that's not even on the table right now. That wasn't even discussed. He just jumped on the internet with this shit. And I can see how some people can weaponize their platform and their fans to do stuff like that. I can't personally say that's what he's doing because I don't know all the details, but I ain't gonna lie. A lot of niggas, I'm not trying to make it seem like I'm a perfect nigga or that an anomaly of a nigga, but I don't like a lot of niggas. You know what I'm saying? Because I do feel like a lot of dudes out here, they do fuck shit and then they play victim to the circumstances that they create. They create an environment of toxicity and then get mad when somebody removes themselves and their children from toxic situations, right? Whether or not they're in a relationship, because that's not the only way that things can be toxic. So I don't give dudes a lot of rope. I'll be honest about that. You know what I'm saying? That's a through line in my content that I've always had, because I don't have a lot of sympathy for niggas, you know? But on the same token, the extra variable is we don't know everything that's happening behind closed doors. And I hate that it's even being brought to us in this fashion for us to even speculate about, given the fact that we don't know everything that's taking place. But here's the clip of Halle saying her piece, and it's very short.
Good morning, Snap. I just want to come on here and tell you guys why I'm not posting. Me and Halo are very sick. We have RSV, and we do not feel good at all. So, sorry I haven't been posting snaps, but I've just been using all my energy to take care of my baby and myself. Any mommies have any tips for this cold? We both have fevers on and off. We went to the doctor yesterday. She gave us medicine. She just told us to rest, lots of fluids and everything. But any other tips would be welcome and needed. Love you guys.
Okay, so that's her going to Snapchat telling people why she's not posting. She says they're both very sick with RSV. And everybody may not know what RSV is, but it's called respiratory syncytial virus, right? Which causes infection of the lungs and respiratory tract. It's so common that most children have been infected with the virus by age 2. And it can also infect adults. Okay. They say in adults and older, healthy children, respiratory, we'll just call it RSV, symptoms are mild and typically mimic the common cold. Self-care measures are usually all that's needed to relieve any discomfort. However, it's highly contagious, especially in kids. Kids go to daycare, that shit could lay these children out. They kind of downplaying it on Mayo Clinic, but I've heard some severe cases of RSV. So here they say RSV can cause severe infection in some people, including babies 12 months and younger, which is around, I think Halo is probably somewhere in the range of 13, 14 months. And younger infants, especially premature ones, older adults, people with heart and lung disease, or anyone with a weak immune system. Symptoms could be congestion, runny nose, dry cough, fever, sore throat, sneezing, headache. Uh, Kind of similar to what you would experience in COVID. You know what I'm saying? In more severe cases, a more strong fever. You could also catch pneumonia or bronchiolitis out of this whole ordeal as well. You know what I'm saying? If it gets out of control, it can cause skin discoloration. In babies, wheezing is very common, to where it's like hard on their breathing. So it's a lot that can go into it. And again, I see both sides of the coin here, because as an active father, you want to be present, you want to help, you want to pitch in and do your part to make sure your child is safe, make sure they're healthy, make sure they're good and recovering. But this may also not be the time for him to, try to be Superman, because if she's not going to let you take the child with you, then that would mean that you're spending exorbitant space and time in her area, right? Which then, if you, again, when it comes to manipulative toxic relationships, she could be focused on recovery and making sure the child is recovering. He starts trying to pitch in and he's helping and all this shit. Next thing you know, he trying to rub up on her. He trying to, get some get back. Now, I'm not saying that's what it is, but I'm just saying that's the type of manipulation that some women are subjected to in these types of situations, where y'all not dating, y'all not seeing each other like that, y'all not being intimate. She's created space, she's created boundaries, and this could be a vulnerable situation. This is an opportunity where you can show up and try to save the day. And the next thing you know, you also trying to save, you trying to save just the tip. And they're young, right? So, you know how it could go. And a nigga be like, shit, man, I'm willing to get that RSV long as I get that V at the end of the day. Again, I can't put that on DDG's jacket because I don't know. But I'm just saying, generally speaking, these are the types of things that people can be confronted with and also be trying to protect themselves from, because it's like, dog, we just trying to get better. We don't really need you around. We're going to be okay, but wait it out in a few days. Keep checking in. You can FaceTime. You know what I'm saying? There's ways for you to still have connection. And when he's good, he could come over your house. Y'all can play the game. You could do what you need to do, and all will be well. But at the end of the day, he shouldn't have took it to the internet. That's all I can say. You know what I mean? Why tell us? What can we do for you? How can we help you? Call her mom. Call a family member and say, hey man, what can I do to improve this situation? What would y'all suggest? Can y'all talk to her? Can y'all soften her heart towards me or something? What do I need to, change about myself to where we can get on better terms? And perhaps Halle needs to do some check-ins on herself as well, if she's using the kid as, a manipulation tool to get under his skin or cause him pain, because it is both their child. I gotta be fair. But let me know what y'all think of all this down below in the comments. Be sure to like and share this video. If this is your first time seeing me on YouTube, go ahead and subscribe to the channel, become an insider, and I'll catch y'all on the next one. All right, much love and respect, y'all. Peace. King of my city and cul-de-sac. Coming out swinging like soldier rag. Leading my people like quarterback. Boy, I study this shit, I'm an almanac. Had to get up and grind. Knowledge is booming, I'm here to apply. Came with the chip and the dip, it just single the mind. We finna do more than survive. I need my check. Spinning the block for the Gouda. We hitting the jeweler to flood out the net. We don't do beef on computers, I'm straight out the sewer. We come when you rest. Niggas be looking perplexed, so keeping my foot on their neck. No map, I trust my gut for the quest. But drama, I'm fully abreast. I was ready for years and they doubted me. All of a sudden they tell me they proud of me. I been dropping these haters like calories. Cross them out, I came back with some boundaries. Stand for my honor, but too raw, no corner. Packing the stick with a drummer. Wanna catch my bad, won't fumble. I done came too far to be humble.